looking at a very traditional celebration going on there. That's one of the wonderful things about our coverage. You're going to see things that are very traditional like this, very modern. This is an ancient ceremony going on Millennium Island by the Micronesian people who live there. The Micronesians are from the very small islands in this Pacific area. The claps are part of their chant, and the song that they're singing is a song asking for unity in the new millennium.
And they apparently have it, because they are now unified, and they're all together dancing and chanting, and it is now 2000. It's January 1st, year 2000, on the island of Kiribati. We're now seeing the picture.
20 and 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6,
presiding over the festivities, fireworks and cheers from thousands of people on the streets in Seoul. And then Korea had its first millennium baby. Even saw some live pictures of that.
Ännu ett millennieskifte, Claes.
Det är ett år jag kan säga. Det är ett sekel, det är ett millennium.
And that is how it went.
An address by the President joined him in. Now we have cymbals, gongs, flags, there are dragons, there are lanterns. It's a tremendous scene. And we're approaching the countdown.
7, 26, 25, 23,
A marvelous scene of color and noise. The new year approaches.
New millennium for the whole Indonesia. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. here tonight are celebrating mostly because they love a party. There's not a huge amount of excitement that it happens to be the turn of the millennium. India loves to celebrate. I'm told there are more holidays here than in any other country in the world. So this is just a great big party for them. But it is a land of immense contrast, Peter, as you well know. Here in Bombay, we have billionaires and we have rag pickers. This is a country where they've invented a huge amount of the world's computer software, and still more than half the country is illiterate. Just staggering poverty, and yet they do know how to have a good time. Those fireworks started now out on the...
And so India passes into the new millennium as well. This country that really had its greatest midnight only a couple of years ago when it celebrated its independence.
Roja en Moscú, ¿verdad? Donde bajo un ambiente de cierta incertidumbre después de que el presidente esta mañana, pues en horas muy tempranas, rechazara su cargo, pues obviamente hay celebración, hay una mezcla de sentimientos y 40
There you of course see the very center of the cathedral that was built in the 16th century by the order of Ivan, sometimes known as Ivan the Terrible. Actually 9 domes there on the cathedral, and each one a separate church, and there the Kremlin standing on top of one of Moscow's 7 hills. The sense of history in this place, and very deeply troubled history, sometimes more is extraordinary.
It is extraordinary. I was talking with one of my colleagues and an old friend of yours, our cameraman, Max, just a few moments ago said, never in my life could I imagine that there would be such a wild, wide open, democratic, free speech kind of celebration as there is tonight here in Moscow.
Midnight in Moscow.
Happy New Year, Peter.
Happy New Year to you, Morris. Russia was one of the countries that we were very concerned about when it came to Y2K problems, but best we can tell from the reporting around Russia, the telephone and electricity grid certainly are the Church of the Nativity. Sometimes called Manger Square. It was until several months ago an enormous parking lot for trucks and buses lost to the north because there are more Muslims and Christians who live there at the moment. Here is the celebration with the doves of peace to mark
2 seconds before you hear the 12 bongs of midnight. And as that begins, the river of fire will extend right up the Thames River. As we say, the crowds are very thick. The mood is very anticipatory. This should be quite something to see.
Having seen that we're in the capital of the new year, and the moment has come there too. Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, where midnight has just